I'm feeling an immense sense of satisfaction and accomplishment right now. Imagine what it would be like if you woke up one morning and you didn't understand anything anyone was saying and nobody understood you, and the only way you had to communicate was by smiling and pointing and waving your hands emphatically. And that's been my experience here in Italy. I am picking up bits and pieces of Italian, but at any rate, I imagine what it would be like if you woke up one morning and you didn't understand anything and you had to learn how to do the simplest things that we take for granted all over again, like going food shopping at a grocery market. Things are different here. You walk in and they swipe their card in this machine and then pick up this scanner, basically. And then they go around and they collect their food off of the shelves and they scan each of the items and put it in their cart. And then when they get to the checkout, they just hand the scanner over, or I think the computer at the checkout actually already knows what's been scanned. So I was actually thrown out of line because I didn't have a scanner. I didn't know anything about it. I just saw somebody doing it. So clearly I didn't have a scanner. So my goal was to go buy laundry detergent because there's a little laundry machine here in the apartment. So I get to the area with cleaning supplies, and none of it, there's no Tide or Woolite or anything that I would recognize. Everything's in Italian, of course. So I tried to read the labels and pick out words that I might recognize. I think lavare is to wash, but there was, I think, bleach there too, and the only thing that had a label that I understood was fabric softener. So I didn't actually buy laundry detergent. Instead, I went and I got liquid hand soap, and I'm going to hand wash my clothing instead because I was afraid if I accidentally purchased some bleach and poured it in the machine thinking I was washing my clothing, that would not be a good thing. So I opted for the safe thing and bought hand soap and some laundry detergent, or laundry, the softener. So as I'm standing in a line, just kind of, or standing in front of a display of something, trying to understand what they were selling, this cute little old Italian lady, just cute as could be, little itty bitty thing, is pointing to the top shelf, and I think asking me to get something down for her. So I pointed, and she said, see, and I got it down, and she launches into a conversation with me about God knows what. No idea, something about, she was smiling and gesturing and talking and having a good old time, and I just, I have no idea what she was talking about, but we had a lovely moment, and she got to say whatever she wanted to say about, I'm imagining she was talking about how high prices have gotten, or maybe she was talking about how inconvenient it is when you're short and you can't reach the top shelf. I really don't know, couldn't catch one single word of it. But I smiled and nodded, and then she wished me a happy day and went on her way. So when I was going through the checkout, choosing which checkout, she was in one of them, and I didn't want to go in that checkout because I was a little embarrassed that I would, if she started talking to me again, I might actually have to answer her, and then I would have to fess up that I didn't understand the things she said, and that would be a little bit embarrassing. So I got through the checkout. I immediately told the girl at the checkout, I don't speak Italian, I don't understand Italian, and then pointed at some bags, and she took my card and swiped it, and the people in line kind of laughed at me and smiled, and I just shrugged. That's the universal, non lo so, I don't know, just shrug and smile, and the Italians are fairly understanding. The other thing I learned while I was in the supermarket is that the way that Italians drive, crazy fast, just boom, boom, in and out, this is how they walk with their shopping carts too. There are no rules, there are no apologies or excuses, there's when they have a shopping cart in their little hands. And if they motorized those shopping carts, I'm telling you, there would be a lot of deaths in the supermarkets. So I'm proud of myself that I went shopping in Italy today in a real live supermarket full of real live Italians and survived. More tomorrow.